she's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard, she's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flare. Enemies beware, she's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin. In the game of life, she's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every lore. She's got wisdom, skill, and reflex too. In the minds of Moria, she's breaking through. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. She's got her headset on and her keyboard split. In the depths of Moria, she's a perfect fit. Mining gems and gold, she's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard, she's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flare. Enemies beware, she's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and sick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Getting grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin in the game of life, she's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every low.
Good morning. Good morning, Sir Khalid. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being the first person to make a comment. Always appreciate it. Okay, we're going to have some fun today in Moria. At least that's the goal, anyway, to have some fun. So let's make sure everything's working. Let's get the blurps and everything ready to go, because we know we like to do that. Now, how are you guys today? I hope everybody's good. I'm good. It's a rainy day, typical for this time of year on the Oregon coast. And I don't mind, because I don't have to go anywhere. So that works out for me. All right, I think those are ready. I think this is ready. Maybe I ought to try plugging in my headphones so I can actually hear the blurb. Sorry, Cicero. Forgot I had unplugged. I'm hoping it worked though. Agent. How you doing, Agent? 3XK. I'm glad you could come in today, and I still didn't hear it. What the heck? What the heck's going on? All right. I thought I turned them all on. Such a pain. You know, ins and outs of all the technology. I can hear the game okay. Just didn't hear the blurt at all. Anyway, hopefully you guys heard it. Well, that's what is important. Excuse me. That's what is important. Ooh, Tyler is doing a raid. I heard that. Hi, Tyler and Raiders. Howdy, howdy. Howdy. We're just getting started and you're finishing up. I hope you had a good stream. We're going to explore starting another delving today.
The mountain smiles on
So
us
how
today.
was Moria? You were doing a little Moria, I assume, but that is just an assumption. Thanks, Raiders. I hope you're in the mood for some more Moria. We are doing a Durin's Folk campaign, for those who might not know. In the booby seed. Awesome. Everybody needs to have a booby seed. Now you need to explain what you mean by booby seed. Or I assume you're talking about the... Why do I have two of these? Hello. Why do I have two in here? Probably because I need to make a lot of stuff. Mithril. Don't even remember what I was up to. You know when you type words on a calculator? Oh, yeah, and then you can turn it upside down or whatever and see what it says. Gotcha. You know, I'm sure boys everywhere knew that one. I'm sure. All right. What are we doing today? I have no idea. We're supposed to talk to the Wanderer. We're supposed to raise all our delvings. I must have a reason for making mithril. I just don't remember what it was. But you have to add a couple of O's. Okay. What do I got going on over here? Seems like I need, yeah, I needed to make some Kazad, so they're working on that. But we have to see if they have some. I love the Durin's folk, but there's a lot of running around making sure you have all the necessary ingredients. And if I want them to make mithril, I got to give them some mithril to work with. Right? That's how it works. So let's see. Mithril. Ooh, I may have to go hunting for some mithril. And I also needed some gold. We got plenty of that. Gold and what? Iron to make Kazad. We got plenty of that too. Alright. So let's put that over here. Well, I hope you had a great stream. And I hope you're feeling good. And I hope the rest of your afternoon and evening goes well. Okay. Okay, so we gave them that. And they are also waiting for something. What kind of order do I have them on? We got them making prestige weapons, and they needed the Kazad ingots. So as soon as those are ready, let's go ahead and get some started, because sometimes these guys can be a little slow. They only make one at a time. So we'll get some stuff started here. All right. Maybe I need 2 metal workers. All right, as soon as we get you some stuff, you can make some stuff. Let's see. It's got the sunstone in there. Open the deeps for raiding. Ooh. All right, I love the deeps. I love the deeps. Ooh, we already got something cool to take to a trader. Awesome. Looks like they've already made some items. Let's see, I'm putting stuff for the traders in here. So it's easy for me to grab and go. So you get the ingots over here. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing because you're not familiar with the game or Durin's folk, ask away. We got the blacksmith working on some stuff, the metal workers working on some stuff. Last week, you should check out the clip that I posted last week. No free evening ale in that seed though. Aw, really? Now that does suck. So we have this guy. What's his order? Their order. I don't have him doing anything yet. Oh, we could do this. I don't think we have made any of these yet. So let's give them, what did I need? Look at that. I just looked at it. 2 seconds and forgot it already. Natural fiber and leather. Let's see what we got. That's one of those things you can't necessarily find easily on a mission, on an expedition. Natural fiber, leather's over here, leather's over here, leather's over here. All right, let's give them some leather. Let's just, you know, give them that much. I think it's 20 per each one, so let's give them, let's see, 13 more so they can make 2. And don't tease me about my math skills. I know how good they are. I know. 70. We're going to have to make more leather, aren't we? So 70. Let's give him just 10. Let's give him 60. All right. And we put this in this box right here. And how many ropes do we need? We need, oh, it's 20 rope, 5 leather. Had that backwards. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That'll give us 4, because they usually buy 3 or 4. And then we need 20. We need 80, so that'll be good. That'll be good. Yep, we're going to have to make more leather, though, if we're going to do a lot of that. Oops. All right, now, if you were watching last week, Grandma got the piss scared out of her when we went to rescue one of our dwarves that had gotten kidnapped. Or dwarf-napped, I guess is what it would be. Dwarf-napped. Hey, Ghost 7883. Hi, Ghost 7883.
Ghost 7883 is
What are
following
we
the
gonna make
kids.
here? We're gonna make. Let's make some mirror board down here. How you doing? First time chat. Welcome in. Are you familiar with the game? I don't want to say stuff you're like, I know it already. We're going to do a couple things today. We're going to try to get another delving going. And we're going to continue on our expeditions. We're going to continue working with traders. And we need to find the Wanderer. We need a Wanderer. Ghost is good people and met through Wild Blueberry. So Ghost is familiar with the game. Yes. Wild Blueberry is awesome. So, what's my first thing? I believe I can have a second delving. And if I'm correct, the delving is based on hearth range. So I'm going to move one if I can. We're going to see if we can start another delving over here. Let's see. We can do a small one here. I think we've got beds enough for 6. We can have beds enough for 6 over here if we want them. And we have a kitchen and stuff. We would just need to add a few more lights. Wow, it's dark in here. I tend to only come in here when I'm wearing my Eregion stuff. So let's turn that on. Let's turn it on. Oh, come on. I was playing Dune last night. I got to totally rethink my controls here. So I believe we can put 6 up here because I could put 2 beds in each of my little bedroom areas. So that would move 6 over here. We'd have to move a cook at the very least. Don't necessarily need metal workers and stuff like that over here. But we'd have to put in a hearth. And then we have our outposts and stuff along the way. So we got an outpost here. I'd like to figure out if I could put somebody there, maybe just one, like a guard. Then we have our blacksmith and our bakery here. I'll take down this stuff, clear up the pathway. This was from the Yuletide celebration we did. If we have a siege up here anyway, the orcs will get it. Alright, so we could, there's no beds in this area. We also have an outpost here. I tried to put a guard up there. That hasn't worked. Then we have our commitment hall and our Lord of Moria house way over here, but it could only do the one lord with the butler can live in the cozy cottage. So we got the Lord's Manor over here, which I dressed up the other day. Added the Lord's Manor banners and flags. And I would need to put a hearth out here. We also have the book. This is the area I'm just going to make into like a library, reading room, bookstore. We could do that too. Or I could make that a separate stream. But I think what we're going to do is open up the clan lodge and see if we can make that a new delving. So we need a hearth. So we're going to have to go get materials because I don't have anything on me. Hello. So we got to get back here within our hearth range and make, wow, look at all the gold I just picked up. Make a hearth to take over there, and we will have to move food and stuff like that over there for the cook, just to put in a pantry and make sure the pantry's stocked. But let's see if this is going to work. Let's see if we can make another delving over here, then we can make a monument over here as well. So I had originally designed the hearth to go under here. So that I didn't have to have one in this kitchen up here. So there really isn't a lot of room up here for the kitchen, for a hearth, that is. So we will have to put in a meal table and a cook, which means we'll have to go to the Dimrel area, Dimrel Dale. Since we're just going to have a pantry, we don't need to have this stuff up here. We're just going to keep it in a pantry. Hey, cow. So let's take this down. And we're going to probably have to go make the pantry over there because I don't have any supplies over here. So I will have to move some supplies over here too. Oh, I do have enough for the pantry. All right. We'll have our little pantry right here. Hey, cow. Sandbox seed number in a campaign. See how different it generates. Yeah. Let me finish up my protein bar here. All right, well, let's make a delve stone. Let's hope. This is an experiment. Ta-da! Man, I was really hoping this was going to work. That's why I built this land, because I knew Durin's folk was coming. So awesome. Awesome. I'm excited.
Got it?
We're going to call this the... Wait a minute. Who showed up here? Oh, is this Gunther? He was available in the wings. Let's see. I got to make some beds. I don't have any cloth on me, right? I do. Wow, did it connect those hearths down there? I didn't think you could have a second delving if it connected a hearth zone. So this is interesting. Well, I'll be damned. All right, we're learning all sorts of stuff today. Let's hope that's going to work. Let's give him a bed. Since he's the first, we'll let him have the Rohan. No, we'll give him the... This was going to be for the clan leader, you know. Because I was going to put a Betty's bed in there. Never got around to it. There you go, Gunther. Well, that wasn't placed very well. Sorry, Gunther. Let me adjust that. And I think we'll assign it. See if that helps keep him here. And not off wandering somewhere else. So assign to Gunther. All right, Gunther, you have a bed. Now we do have a bear that hangs out here sometimes. Oh, like that. Ah, you took care of that bear. Good for you, Gunther. I made you a bed. You've got a bed over there. So we got to name our delving. We're going to name this the clan delving. Because it's over here by the clan lodge. And we can have 5. We already got Gunther, so I need to go find 4 more to hire. And I'm going to need a cook. I don't know. I assigned you a bed. Right? Blocked from assigned bed. Oh, this door. They can't go in and out the lodge doors. So we're going to have to put a different door. I don't know. Well, we're going to have to do a door because there's going to be a siege up here. So we will put a granite door. But for some reason they can't go through the lodge doors. Oh, now what do we got going on? Another bear. It's going to be a tough area because of our bear. If they leave the bear alone, though, the bear won't bother them. So we'll just have to teach them to leave the bear alone. Let's see. What do I want to do? Put something, if I can, right here. I decorate it a little bit. I don't know if it's going to let me. Nope. Not unless I have it up a little bit. Have it sticking out a little bit.
I'm getting tired.
Well, why are you blocked from your bed? Let's see. Guess I got to pick that up. Would the rail block him? I have noticed that sometimes rails block him, but he's not even attempting to get to his bed. It wouldn't be the banner, would it? I don't know. Let's take it down to see. Let's see if that helps. Try taking his weapon away and then giving it back. Yep. I think you can also, what, make him return to delving? Can help. Let's try. Why is he's doing a whole Michael Jackson move over here. All right.
I'm getting tired. Got it? Shh. Will do.
Let's see.
Cheers.
You know when Michael would normally lean forward though. No, he's fully stuck now. Yeah, let's return to delving. Clear obstacles. I don't think there's any obstacles. Oh, right. He's still blocked from the bed. Now, if he was like blocked because of the rail, wouldn't he like just be standing here at the rail? Let me just clear a few more things around it. I mean, this stuff is, now that I've got the NPCs, I know this stuff's too close together as it is. Gonna have to empty out some stuff here. Huh. Okay. Are you still blocked? Oh, I got so excited that they're gonna be able to be here, and now something's not working. Now I'm bummed. Gunther, where did you go? Did he like go over there? Okay, let's withdraw him and relocate him. I don't know. Now go to bed. Oh, we can't go to bed now. It's dawn. Well, this is going to be interesting. We got to give him back his weapon, though. He's going to be here all by himself. Where's he going now? He's going to go to a kitchen to eat. So these delvings might be too close together, huh? Because the hearths joined together. Because the reason I know the hearths have joined is because I can access all my stuff that's in my build bags over there. So do you think that's the problem? Because now it seems like he's confused. This is why I did it, because I was curious if this was going to work. So let's put a table here. Table. There we go. Might be I've never had two operational delvings that close to each other. Yeah, me neither. I was hoping it would work. But I'm betting because the hearths have now connected. So where does the other hearth end? Because I have one out here in the trees. So maybe if I just move the other hearth over. Because we got one here. There might be one under that bridge. There might be one under the bridge. Because you had to put one there when you were decorating. Okay, that's too. I do see platforms down here. Whoa, don't fall in. I If there is one here, it's hidden. It's tucked away. You just saw the foot of it. It might be so tucked away I can't get it out though. Is it that up there? On the square there? Well, it's not going to let me. Well, you know, if that's it sometimes it happens. You tuck something away, then you can't get it back out. So there's definitely overlap happening. Because I know I have one here tucked in. So I wanted to be able to expand it this way. Better go eat. But I have a feeling it is a hearth issue. And there's Gunther, famished. I don't know why the cook's not cooking for you. Well, maybe they are. Let's do some lunch for myself as well. Okay, so if it's a hearth issue, we got an apple in here. I don't want to move that one. So maybe if I just move this other one over, because if there is one buried in here, I don't see it. So let's try moving this one. Let's move it. We could just bury it, but it's kind of nice to have one that the you know, the guys can sit in front of. This may not be far enough away. Nope, it's still connecting it. I could put a littler one somewhere so they can stand in front of it. No, I'm still connected. That's amazing. You know, the reach I've got going on over here. There has to be a hearth somewhere in here. Okay, a smaller hearth then. Do I have the ingredients for a smaller hearth? I don't think so. Let's go get the ingredients for a tiled hearth. mean, I need one big enough to cover the area to some degree, right? To cover the delving. Wait a minute, I just picked it up, didn't I? Nope, because I got something, I'm full here. Let's see if this is going to be too close. Yep, it is. We'll get this figured out. I want to make this work. So we'll get it figured out here. Oh! Rude. That's what I think about that. I'm almost positive I didn't put one over here. Okay. All right, now I'm not connected to the other hearse. So where does this one end? Just out of curiosity. All right, so there's going to be a gap right here. That'll be curious to see how that works with sieges and critters and see, there is another one, isn't there? That's why there's these two lines. So next time we talk to Cal, we'll ask him. All right, let's bring Gunther back. Hopefully this is going to work. I think I want to move my map stone. It's kind of in the way there. Manage delving. He says he's here, but let's bring him back. Let's withdraw him and then bring him back. It's a stone one or something in there, yeah. Yeah, it's been months, so, you know. Gunther is standing by. All right, so to make life easier, I'm gonna bring, I gotta empty my bag. I gotta bring a bunch of food. I could cheat and bring my build food bag over there, but I won't. I didn't even mean to embed it in the rest of the time. I don't know who, like you said, we were all in here building, so I don't know who did what. I'm not worried about it. Just got to figure out the way around it, right? All right, let's put seeds away. That away. It was absolutely you. We'll figure it out. When I have more time, I'll get under there and crawl around or something. All right, let's eat. Let's get the food put in there. We're putting the meat in the pantry, which is here. There we go. We've got plenty of meat in there. I'm going to take some of this over to the new place. Let's put these ingots away. I was carrying stuff for Hars and I was putting them down for him when he needed them. It's a team effort. That's awesome. All right, ingots. Ingots go there. Ironwood is here in the specialty box. So is the holly. So I need food for the pantry. I'm going to need to go to see if I can hire a cook. I don't think any of the guys over here are a cook, but we might have to check it out. We may have a versatile.
Okay. Ah,
Ah, there's a versatile. So if we have an artisan, we might be able to swap out. But we know now that we have that as an option. And coins and gems aren't all going to fit in there. Let's see what else went in there. Can I move any of those? I can move the Zaleb. Move the coins back over here. Sunstone, true quartz. All right, let's grab some food to go put in the pantry over there. Because, you know, a dwarf needs a bed and food. With that, they're happy, I'm sure. All right, do we have enough ingots for you to do your thing yet? All right, we're getting some stuff made to take to the traders. Awesome. All right, let's put away the resin. This is what it's going to be now, you know, as I build the delvings out and as I do stuff for the traders. It's a lot of running around, a lot of organizing, but I think it's totally fun. And let's put adamant away. It is going to be a bit of, you know, like, okay, what do I have? What do I need? But I have so much food supplies because I thought I gave you enough, because I use this as a build world. Do you not have enough of anything yet? And 20. Seems like they have enough to at least make one item. Anyway, let's stay on task. This is where all my food is hiding. Take some apples, take some cabbage, take some aioli, take some beans, take some spice. Let's take some honey. Let's take some thyme, mint, chive. There's the basics. It's the basics. Now that they're all coming in for the night, I will be able to look and see who's who. Gotta do something to decorate that door. It's gonna bug me how plain it is. All right, let's get some food over here. Mushrooms. Got the basic stuff in there. Got a table. Now we just need the cook. Let's hang that back up. I don't know how I dropped it off the thing. Well, here comes Gunther. I think we got that figured out. You can call it a delving, but if it's connected to another hearth, it's going to confuse people. So we've got that figured out. So let's make Gunther some food. What am I missing? I'm missing a lot of other stuff. What else do I need? Need eggs, milled oats, parsnips. Eggs, milled oats, parsnips. Probably some oat milk. So let's get this set up, and then we can go see who we can hire. I don't think I have any extra milk and oats out here. So we'll have to get some started. We could take some of this. There's a stack of eggs. Oh, that's a small stack. Let's do the big stack. And it's just Gunther for now. So let's take a few of these. And a few of these. We don't have any dough in there. We need to make some dough. I could just put a bunch of mushrooms over there and just feed them mushroom stew, but how much fun is that?
Hello.
I don't even think I have a grist mill anymore because I took it out to put in my giant King's Brew tank. Now why is Gunther over here? Thought I had it figured out. I mean, there's food and everything over here, right? And his bed is here. Do I have to reassign it? Yeah, see, there's food here. And it's not too late for them to eat. I want to figure this out. Let's reassign the bed because we did take him away and bring him back a couple times. Right. Bed's been assigned. He's got food over here. Let's return him to the delving. And if it doesn't work, we'll go off and do something else for a minute while I ponder. While I ponder this. So he's standing by. Okay, gave that delving some pride. That's good. Hello. Now make me happy and go to bed. I always think it makes me happy when a guy goes to bed. For any number of reasons. Because you're ready for them to be out of your hair. Or, you know, they're tired. Or, you know, you're cold. Ah, see, got himself some ale. Didn't even know I had any ale over here. Isn't that funny? I don't think there's any ale here. Ah, there is. There's some tea here. How about that? Who's been drinking it? There's only 8 left. Oh, now where's he going? No, your bed is here. Oh, man. He drank here. His bed is assigned here. I still don't have it figured out. All right, that's okay. I'm going to ponder this. We're going to I'm going to go on an expedition, I think. Says he's assigned to this delving. I'm sure some of the other old guard or old, you know, Miriak and Axebeard and those guys probably know the answer here. All right, I want to find out if we got another cook or another versatile here. It's a lot easier to figure it out when they're sleeping, because if they're assigned to something else, that's what comes up as labeled. Uh-oh. Which camp is under siege?
Oh, you orc filth! I'll tear you down.
This one.
Hello
Yep,
there.
that one. Hello there, Jedi. You came just in time. I've already eaten. All right, you guys. You're not allowed to be
Orcs,
here.
We got orcs. Now that's a killing blow.
I wish the guards would wake up, you know, when there's a siege during the night. I wish they would wake up and come out and fight. Because, you know, we got the cook out here trying to take people out. The cook, seriously, way over there. All right, Gunther's here. He's going to help out. Even though Gunther's not assigned to this delving.
Perfect.
There we go. See, this will be the challenge, because they could attack any one of these hearths, right?
Trash it!
I mean, there is the, you know, the chance that we could connect all these hearths and then we wouldn't have to worry about everybody. Oh, they're up on the bridge. So this may end up being a bad idea. I don't know. Because we got all these hearths. We're going to have all these hearths in here. And it's going to be like, which hearth is being attacked and how do I get there? And so let's see if they broke anything or if they're hanging out still. So they did wake up, they did? Or is this Gunther? That's Gunther. Gonna have my hands full for a hot minute. All right. Let's get out our, we don't have our hammer because we've been doing expeditions. Well, they did take out something here. One of our lovely ladies. So we've got the delving set up. We've assigned him to the delving. He's got a bed. He even had food over there, but yet he still came back over here. So we're gonna have to figure this out, aren't we? All right, what is your skill? Another versatile. You are now a cook, right? What have I got you? Oh, you're assigned as a blacksmith. Building and mining. This is another versatile.
Oh, I'm too worn out.
Oh, I'm getting tired.
Metalworking. So he doesn't have any other option. Building, masonry, metalworking. I've got them assigned to building. And here's Gunther. Do I have a bed assigned to him over here? No, that one's not assigned. That's Fior's. Alright, well, we've got a couple versatiles. We could, if we can find an artisan or a metal worker, we can use one of these versatiles. So even though it let me establish a delving there, it hasn't quite got the bugs worked out of it. So let's grab money. We're going to go hire somebody. We need money. They're usually between 300 or 200 coins and 600 coins. And let's grab our stuff for the traders too. We don't need the ingots. Did anybody put anything else anywhere else? I was trying to keep these full over here so they wouldn't put any of the products that they're making. I might eventually have to do some combining. Alright, let's go to the Dimrel Dale and hire some folks, hopefully. Hopefully there's somebody there we can use. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful starry sky. And the mountains. Isn't it gorgeous? They just did such a good job, the developers. You know? It's just awesome. Alright, what do you do? He's metalworking, so we could swap him out with the other person that's a that's a versatile that I have metalworking. Another metal worker. So that might be the option we end up with, which is okay. Here's a versatile. Let's hire the versatile, because then we have more options. So we're going to send you to the clan delving. We're going to see how this is going to work. And like I said, I don't need a lot of people over there. It's more for the fun of it, you know, of being able to have others over there. So why don't I hire one of these guys and I can make him a guard? Was there any others? Sometimes there's others up in the hills. We'll make you a guard. Alright, we're going to recruit you. Send you to the clan delving. Which means we need to go give them beds. Watch how they just disappear as they walk in there. Dun dun dun. Poof! They disappear. Alright, let's go back to Clan Lodge. Let's make some new beds. We now have Ingrid. Who else do we have here? Gunther, Ingrid, and Frar. So let's make beds for Gunther and Ingrid. I don't know where Ingrid went. Oh shoot, I don't have the bed materials. See, that was not assigned to Gunther. Who we have down there? We got Ingrid down there. It still isn't working, is it? I need bed materials. And why does that one have an exclamation point instead of just something that says block from bed? Once a bed. So Ingrid's been assigned a bed and they're still standing down there. For ours bedroll. And I'm going to put one for Gunther over here. All right, they all three have a bed. Their hearts aren't connected. But they still might be, you know, too close together. Oh, there must be a hearth over here. See where they're sitting? They usually sit by a hearth. So we probably have a hearth buried here for decorating. It was probably cleverly buried. Yeah, because they wouldn't have been able to put the trees here. And why they're not sitting to the hearth that's closer to the delving and actually in the zone of the delving, I do not know. Well, phooey. Fudge and phooey. I'll take the trees out, see if it'll let me see where the hearth is. Let me turn my lights off, see if I can. So I think that is what is causing me the problem. Is we've got hearths over here buried. So we could do our decorations. And they are still here. And even if they are here, I'm not going to be able to get them out because I can't see them. Okay. So, let's get them weapons. So no matter where they are, let's get them weapons and armor just so they're not out here all alone with nothing to defend themselves with. There's some Khazad. What pants are those? Khazad pants. Khazad armor. Belaghost. Belaghost gauntlets. And a second weapon. And I'm starving again. I wonder if this is not covered by a hearth now, because nobody's building on it. Ah, I need volcanic glass. I need 60 volcanic glass, so we can get that from the traders. So I don't know where Gunther is, but Frar and... Yeah, see, there's a hearth here. I can see it glowing. Somebody did a really good job of burying it.
Greetings.
All right, let's get you some
Cheers.
stuff just so you're not exposed to the elements. And one of you is going to be the cook, right? This is the metal worker. We're going to make a guard.
Got it.
And you're the versatile, I think. Yep, so you're going to be a cook, but we will give you some armor since you're kind of out here alone. At least for now. I don't know how it's going to work if they can't like sleep and all of that. So they need a cooking pan. Let's go make them a cooking pan, a frying pan. If nothing else, they can whack people on the head with it. Hello. This is why I only did one delving in one of my worlds, because it was just so difficult to manage, you know? A little difficult to manage. Okay, we now have a pan.
Aye.
Miscellaneous for that. Late morning. Gunther, you're not supposed to be here. Reassigned to the delving. Let's try it again.
Please. Oh.
Go back to the delving. It's nice, you can see the beautiful glow. I just wish I could get it out of there. All right, let's give you a fry pan, see where you go.
Will do.
Please make me happy and at least come over here and cook here and not go over to the community lodge. Okay. At least they're going to the kitchen. This one is staying here, so it just seems to be Gunther, but we'll see what happens at night. We'll see if they sleep here. In the meanwhile, let's go see the traders in Holland. We need to get some volcanic glass. Alright. And do I remember who wanted what? No.
Perhaps
They wanted the arrowheads. I don't have any of those yet. I do have red barrel back at camp. Now they will be here for 2 more days, so we have time if we want to bring them some barrel and the steel arrows.
Manzil Abgal Makru.
Oh, we don't have what he wants either. Got the emeralds, gold, silver, carpenter. I don't think I have anybody making those. So whoever gave me those 2 orders is not here currently. Yikes. The Shire guy's not here. Wow, I'm really striking out with this today. All right, well let's go on an expedition. Let's try to find the Var guy. Why isn't he's usually at the expedition table? That one's empty. So let's get somebody making the carpenter nails, carpenter's kit. See what they need for that. Steel ingots. We got those. Not very many. Let's get some steel ingots cooking. For steel, we'll need iron and coal. Whoops. Where's my coal? Ooh, it looks like we're gonna need some coal. All right. So an expedition it is while they're working on that stuff. And we only need wood to go there. Wood and rope. Let's see. Scraps. Don't need 2 piles of scraps. Let's throw the rest in a delve chest because I don't want to run all over the place. We'll just use it as a dump chest. You can't even heal yourself while you're there. So you better be healed up before you go. And where's Var? Isn't he the one that usually sits at the table? Where's he at? Talk to the wanderer. My strange friend wishes to speak to me and would not do it at the delving. He chooses an ominous meeting place. And I'm supposed to know that how? Is he in one of the expedition places? An ominous. I've only done one playthrough
It's
of
been a while.
this, and of course I have to remember. Eric told you to meet him at the Tomb of Kings, did he? I'm so glad somebody knows what the heck I'm doing. Tomb of Kings it is. Why Tomb of Kings? Let's see. Tomb of Kings. Thank you, Tyler. Because he's a weirdo. Like I said, the one world I got really far on, the lag started so bad. It was before the update. So I haven't experienced all this but one time, and not even all the way. Here he is. Let's talk to Beorn. I must confess something. Some time ago I came into possession of the Khazad stone. We had that on our person. So exactly how does it get that? I don't know. With the intention to return it to its rightful place. What? This is news. How? How did you come to possess the stone of our people? Doesn't matter. The stone belongs here, not Erebor. It is a gift. He stole it is what he's saying. I imagine it matters to Erebor. I accept the gift with reservation and many questions, but I agree that this is where it belongs. Very true. Do I have to like put it in there? Return the Khazad stone. And there it is. Wow, cool. Wow, very cool. All right, now what? Now he's done talking to me. Well, see how he is? Now, earlier in the series, we found this magical door in here, filled with treasure. All right, we're going to go on an expedition now. All right. And let's see, we need coal and we need mithril. Let's see if we've got mithril anywhere. Silver, onyx, iron, and beryl. Gold and quartz, true quartz, topaz. All of this we're going to need at some point. Gold and quartz, copper, zaleb, sapphire, iron and citrine, salt, topaz, resin. Well, let's see. Let's go to the one that has the barrel. Except that I don't need the iron. But they're willing to buy the barrel, right? And I don't think I have very much. Let's see. When they buy gems, it's like, you know, 200-300 of them. So let's see how many I have. I mean, it's not that you're not going to use iron eventually. Looks like I only have 17 barrel. And we don't have to bring all the iron home, right? You could just grab the barrel. Mr. Cook, get busy. People are hungry. It's early evening now, so if you don't need any of them, you can also wait till dawn and pick new ones. That's a good idea, and then I can see if these guys are going to sleep where I want them to sleep. So we can search, right? We can search. We will search for mithril. Because I know that's one of the things we need. And then let's go over here. See why the metal workers going over here to eat, I do not know. These delvings are too close together is what I'm learning. It's just confusing people. Because he's probably coming over here to eat because the cook cooked something. What are you doing? He's also hungry. Well, the cook's where they're supposed to be. Apparently the metalworker called dibs on this from way over there. Are you cooking more?
Mind how you go.
You're cooking a ration. That's not going to help anybody. Since you've maxed out, if you try to make another one somewhere further away, it will prompt you to delete one if you already have. As a suggestion, to maybe pick one in another area, I'm guessing. Which I could do over at the Lord's Manor, right? It's definitely farther away. And I got the cottage somebody could stay in. In the Lord's Manor, I could actually put 2 beds in. And if I really wanted people to stay over there, instead of making a book nook. No, I wanted to make the book nook. Whose book nook was it going to be? It was going to rhyme. Something book nook. I gotta write this stuff down. So is somebody gonna eat these?
Oh, deeply grateful.
Nope, you're gonna stand there hungry. Well, crap. Let's do it. Let us. I mean, there could be beds in the book nook. I mean, really, when you think about it. People like to read in bed. Okay, that should cover this area. Okay, it'll cover over there. Do I have a hearth over there too? Oh yeah, the hearth in the commitment hall. Which I might have to take out. We'll see. So let's make a delving here. Let's see what happens. See, I mean, I want to work this out. This was the whole point of this world, was to see if I could put more than one delving in here. Yes, abandon another one. I'm going to abandon the clan delving. Abandon clan delving. Okay.
Aye.
We're going to call this
Tired.
the manor delving. We're going to assign... Oh, they automatically came this way.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, I need some bed material. And the pantry I'll have to move.
I'm so tired. So tired.
Let's go take them from the clan lodge because they were still assigned there, right? Just to have no confusion. Can I take this with me?
I'm getting tired.
I'm working as fast as I can. We're gonna put 2 of you in here. You know, I could make this area a sleeping area. But for now, we'll put 2 beds up here. Give them someplace cozy. No, they're not gonna... Are they gonna be able to get to those? Or are they too close together? And why is it showing I have access to all that material? You kidding me? Why would I have access to all the material? Oh, you know what? Because I think I moved some bags over here because I was going to build the library. And then we're going to put Gunther up here. Oh shit, he can't climb a ladder. Okay, guys. None of them are going to bed. This is bugging me. This is something I'll need to work on off stream because this is probably annoying you guys too. Blocked from assigned bed. Okay, Gunther's going to bed. Oops, what did I just break? This all might be like too narrow or something, huh? All right, we got him to sleep over here. That's a start. So, we may have to do some adjustments. Hopefully they'll use that kitchen. All right, they're assigned, they're resting. I'll call that a success. Let's go back to the clan lodge. Break down the hearth. And I know we lose points and all that. You lose your, your pride points and stuff, but all right. Let's go to sleep. That was exhausting. So we'll have to work out beds for them. We'll have to figure out why they can't use the beds there. So what we may do is make the little conference area beds and see. Uh-oh. Did we lose another dwarf to the beast? Why am I exhausted? I just slept. Didn't I? Yep. That creep is back. Golroon. Oh, shit.
Is gone, it has dwarves.
It took our dwarves. Who'd they take? Taking cover. Taken. Alvi the Builder's been taken. Sorry, guys.
Cheers!
What good is our restoration work if you cannot keep us safe from this nightmare? What if our collective resolve should fail us? I won't allow it. Eventually the creature's lair will be revealed. I'm exhausted. So I wonder how they know, how they decide which delving to attack. Is it the one we're standing in?
It's been a while.
Come on. Usually the one that you have a bed at. Well, my bed's up at the hunting lodge. Alright, let's talk to Arik. We can find the beast, a raven's glimmer. Many trained ravens can spot one from miles away, in and under the rock. A smart way to find the beast. Craft one. A raven's glimmer. Craft one. A great idea. Now how to get the creature to take it. A raven's glimmer. So we have to craft a raven's glimmer.
The mountain smiles on us today.
I'm going to assume it's either at the craft table.
Your humble servant.
Or it's going to be at the forge. I think you've got Kaza steel ingots in here, don't you? No. Okay. So wasn't made there.
Attack!
The Wanderer. The strange dwarf named Beorn has appeared at the gates. He has knowledge of the Misty Mountains, unlike any other. He has a humble, inspirational, and oft-healing way about him. Yet he stole the Khazad stone from Erebor, claims to have come from the Blue Mountains and is distant kin to the Oaken Shield. Rumors are he has asked about the ring. That would be the ring we got from the dragon's belly. And about our plans for Moria. Can we trust this dwarf? What is he hiding? Mysteries. Do we really wait? Many in the company are openly questioning Durin's return. They say it could be longer than our lifetimes. That it is naive to wait. And we've put the Khazad stone back. Discuss the beast with Arik. We did. Speak with the emissary again. Maybe we have to speak to the emissary before we can make the glimmer thingy-majigger. Arriving at the gate in a temper, he has demanded to speak to me at the gate. Maybe the Dimral Gate. Okay, very full for a bit. That's. Are we supposed to be on the inside of it or the outside of it? I'm assuming gate means the Dimral Gate. I mean, he could have said first hall, because that's the other thing you call this, right? First hall. But I do see the little pip, or whatever you call it. On one way, I'm glad I don't remember all the details, and the other way, I'm not. You know what I mean? The fact that I've only done this once. All right. Greetings again, Lord of Moria. I trust you've seen some momentum in terms of resettlement, yes? The Dimral Gate camp is quite lively. Even dwarves from the far Red Mountains and coastal mountains are here. A chance to expand Erebor's reach, no doubt. Is that really why you have come? No, I have alarming news from the Lonely Mountain. The Khazad stone has gone missing. We have sent word to each clan. but perhaps you have information for your king on this matter. Oh, this isn't Beorn then. It's back in its rightful place here in Moria. So Thorn's wandering. Distant cousin smuggled it here. Interesting. Perhaps we shouldn't have taken him in. I doubt he can even prove his claimed relationship to the Oakenshield. Let's not pretend this was a mere relocation. I can't speak to Beorn's motivation or his lineage. The stone's return has improved morale. Yes, I see how reclaiming it now would weaken your... How does it weaken our position if it improved morale? I see how reclaiming it now would weaken your position. I must admit your success is inspiring. That makes absolutely no sense. He's saying it would weaken our position, but he admits our success. And it's probably best for it to continue. However, I cannot go back to Thorin empty-handed. Can we come to some agreement, something mutually beneficial? You have a war going on, and we have Smith's metal supplies. Excellent. You could generously supply the expeditionary army at Mount Gundabad. Another supply line will aid them and enhance the king's reputation. I will send word to their quartermasters. A fair trade, friend. So, we are now going to be trading with the quartermaster. All right. Mysteries. When we excited the Dimral Gate with such relief, I simply handed the Kazakh stone to Thorin. Was that the right thing? Beorn dreamed it belonged here. I trust him, but if that is right, then what is the stone's purpose? Discuss the beast with Arik. Keep raising delvings. I guess we're back to talk to Arik. Arik, Eric. I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to be said. Don't really need the fire here. All right. Let's talk to Arik. We can find the beast. A raven's glimmer. Many trained ravens can spot one. Okay, we're back. Okay, now we have it triggered. Didn't trigger because I must have done something out of order. With the raven's glimmer in hand, a new problem presents itself. How do we attach it to the beast? For this, we must think with ingenuity. I will talk to the dwarves of the company and hope someone has an idea. Well, let's figure out how we make one. Recipe list. The furnace. Raven's Glimmer. Mirrored silver, which I have. Elvenwood silver ingot. All right.
It's delicious.
Added fuel. It keeps it. Okay. Okay, is it making one? Yes, it's making one. Twilight. Let's go check on our dwarfs up at the Lord's Manor. Hello. Let's give you something to sit on. Give you a bench. If you so choose to sit. I don't know. Okay. Do I have, I must have ale brewing, eh? Yeah, somebody came along and made all sorts of tea. I remember doing it. All sorts of ale. And this guy's cooking.
Talk.
Ingrid, are you cooking? Doesn't seem like they're cooking anything. Well, maybe nobody's hungry. So where's Gunther? I might have to add a door here, huh? Just to kind of keep the wolves and bears from wandering through. Now let me get up there so I can see what I'm doing. Sloppy but functional. Alright, that'll keep the wolves from coming in that way. I don't suppose you cooked a meal because I'm apparently starving again. You did, but you ate it. That's what lembas bread is for. So I don't know where Gunther is. Wonder if it's an issue because Gunther was assigned to one of the other delvings at one point. Is he stuck somewhere? Oh, wherever he is, he's resting. We'll have to put a wall and door here too. I wish you could get the doors to be as decorative as some of these walls. I'll have to see if I can put an piece of ironwood across that. I don't usually get to a point where I have these that I haven't already built a base. Wood, let's see. Doesn't snap to it. Well, that's frustrating. That would be nice if it snapped to that. You don't belong over here? Aw, fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. So why there, I mean, there's no bed assigned from here. In fact, the beds are assigned to other people. Gonna have to have a talk maybe with Miriak and figure out how I can make this work.
Our enemies attack! I can't go on. Too tired.
You are not blocked from your damn bed. All right. Let's sleep. And then we'll have this glimmer thing done. And we can go deal with that. Now it said we needed to talk to the other dwarves. So we'll do that. I like this Beorn coat when I'm not wearing the Eregion one. Alright, so yep. You stayed there the whole night. They're hungry and I'm hungry, so hopefully. Max building materials. That's right, I need the volcanic glass. So talk to the different dwarves about we should throw a sticky mithril ingot on its fur. I could find mithril in my sleep. Seems a bit impractical and expensive. We should throw a sticky mithril ingot. Well, they're obsessed with ingots, apparently. Mithril ingots. What if we tied a rope to its foot? When the monster jumps away, I go with it. I don't doubt your strength. It's the bounce that would trouble me. I agree. What did we have you making over here? Steel? So you need coal, right? Okay, our glimmer should be done. Raven's Glimmer. So far nobody's had a brilliant idea. What does the cook say? The Shire Trader has a recipe for a meat hat. No idea what hobbits do with such a thing. Well, maybe I could guess. What if someone sleeps wearing the meat hat? That dwarf would be irresistible. So daft it might work, provided our creature has a similar appetite as a hobbit. So, do we give the glimmer thing to the person holding the meat hat? I mean, why'd we make the glimmer thing if we were going to use the meat hat? What do I do with it? Ravens are trained to see the flashes of light that glimmer off it, helping them track just about anything. We have the Raven's Glimmer and now need to attach it to the beast. After discussing options with the company, it seems our best bet is to use someone as bait. Now I'm off to Holland to see what the trader from the New Shire wants for the recipe. Alright, we will find that out apparently. Let's take the stuff we've been making since we're going to Holland anyway. See if we can sell any of this stuff. Brudokin! Playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider now. Hoping to finish it before you start it for your channel. Did I get my weekend spa trip in? There was no spa trip. But I had fun playing in Moria yesterday with Tyler and Cal, and then some Dune in the afternoon. So we're going to Holland. We better eat. Our Jedi's gonna yell at me for not eating. I hope you enjoy Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I enjoyed all of those games, as you know. So have fun with that. We're going to Holland. We're going to talk to the Shire Trader. I was watching Crimson Desert today, and that game has a strong chance of taking over your life. Oh, I'll have to check into that. I just bought a copy of the latest Greedfall, and I applied to be in that creator program because I love the original. So I'm hoping to figure out when to start a series on that. Okay, we got one. They will buy 3 more. Does he have the volcanic glass that I need? He does. I need 60. That gives me 40. That's good. What did you ask for? We haven't made anything for them yet. By the way, I want to advance have a tendency to consume. Okay. That's alright. I don't pay close attention to everything either. Every time I play this game, I'm like, really? I didn't know that. And everybody else is like, well, we figured it out. I don't pay attention to the details.
Dwarf dwarven
All right, he
craftsmanship.
wants the travelers, Gary. He'll take 5, and we have 4. Yay! He gave us another quest.
You look like an
I
industrial
wonder if they
dwarf.
also sell... No, they do not. They do not sell... Oh, wait. Meat hat recipe. Crafting recipe for a hat made of meat. Used in the Shire at parties. While funny, it can attract unwanted creatures. Wow. We need that. Because if you do more than name drops in your uploads, I apologize if I miss them. I will definitely continue to name drop. Especially for those of you that I know are watching my VODs that I upload. I like to mention and thank you for that. They don't have a big following, but I still enjoy making them. Skyrim and Tomb Raider. So we've done all we can do. Who gave us this job? Because I've only seen the Shire and the Red Mountain, so who gave me the other ones?
Perhaps we can trade.
I've only seen the Red Mountain and the Shire. How come they aren't wanting to buy this stuff?
Manzil Abgal Makruk?
And I just noticed the Gundabad Quartermaster. So this was the most recent discussion we had with the emissary, is that we're going to now be supplying stuff to the Gundabad Quartermaster. Well, it's very sweet of you, Brudokan, to be so dedicated. That's the Blue Mountains up there. Yeah. And they're the same three that I've met that gave me the quests for these mithril buttons, weapons, because there hasn't been another trader here. Okay, Gundabad wants siege components. They'll buy 6 of them. Iron ingots, which we have lots of. And mountain potatoes? I'm resting? Not at the moment. Siege components. I don't remember ever getting one of those. Iron ingots. Alright, cool. We have iron ingots. We'll figure out how to make siege components. And potatoes I've got for days. Today's a very in and out stream. I'm playing Shadow, eating early dinner, and my dog is being very clingy. Boy, dogs can be that way. The traders don't always reset properly. Oh, yeah, I've been sleeping here in the game. I thought you were talking about in real life. I appreciate the content. Just wanted to say thanks. You're welcome, Brudokan. Sleep and building more monuments, more traders, as in they will actually stay longer. Okay. I have been sleeping. I can't finish my monument till I get 20 more volcanic glass. And who's the guy that I buy that from? The Blue Mountains. So I'll make his a
Perhaps we can trade.
requirement. Who did I get? Did I get it from the Red Mountain guy?
Manzil Abgal Makruk?
Yes, so he wants the carpenter's kit, 3 more, emeralds, and gold and silver filigree. I really need to have a piece of paper here so I can remember all this stuff. Have the meat hat, yes. I will go do that directly. And I'm assuming I give the glimmer thing to the person that I give the meat hat to.
What news?
Thank you for protecting me. It's fortunate the emissary was willing to make a deal. The entire episode has been so troubling. Why take the Khazad stone then? Good question. I feel I had no choice. I've dreamt of it since the last new moon. Interesting. That's when I found it in Nain's grave. Where are you from, wanderer? I'm going to say this wrong. The Urd Loon. After my distant cousin died retaking a lonely mountain, many of my family made the move to Erebor. I had little desire to live in a king's halls. I've roamed ever since. Oakenshield was your cousin? We must talk about this more soon. All right. How does one make a meat hat? I'm betting it's at the crafting table. Yep, because I see a new little pip there. Steel arrowheads. Copper belt buckles. I don't see a meat hat. The recipe list. Oh, is it made at a forge? Interesting. Siege components are made here from steel ingots and wood scraps at one of the forges. The loom, is that where the meat hat is made? The meat hat is made in the loom. Well, I'll dig, okay then. Yes, exactly, Tyler. I would not have thought that. So we're going to make a meat hat here. Oh, you make it with the Raven's Glimmer. Alrighty then. Now we want to have one of our dwarves wear it, I assume. We'll give it to a guard. They have a fighting chance. That's one of my builders. We're not giving it to a builder. We're going to sacrifice one of the guards. Let's see, where is everybody? I suppose we could sacrifice the metal worker or the... Let's see, what did we need for the siege components? It was something simple. Steel ingots and wood scraps. Yep, let's put some wood scraps over here. Get that going at least. Nope, wood scraps too. I did. Okay. I am the most disorganized person. Let's make some siege components. You should have the materials you need, but it is twilight, so they probably won't work right now. Put this away. Our volcanic glass. Where is everybody? I stand there and stare at a wall.
Fearful times, eh?
Metal worker. I don't guess it really matters, you know?
Our enemies attack! Oh! Oh. Got it.
Isn't that silly? Look at that silly thing. That's silly. Why would the hobbits wear that? I have no idea why the hobbits would wear that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna sleep. Let's go check on our folks at the Lord's Manor real quick. See if Gunther's back where he belongs. Cool, Gunther's there. But the cook is not cooking. Is the cook cooking? Why are you at ease? You're supposed to be cooking. Oh my goodness. Did I not put food in the pantry? I did. Bugs to work out. Bugs to work out. They're depositing their pride though, so that's good. 25 of 50. They're all here, so that's good. We're making progress. Now, let's go sleep because I have a feeling all this is going to happen at night, right? I think we need a sing and a dance. It's been that kind of day. That's all your very full hands. You're done. Cool. It's supposed to be your day off, so I hope whatever you're doing is fun. Of course, you know, those chore things happen too.
Oh, I live for ale, a fire, and a song.
You were coloring your hair? Cool. Do we get to know what color, or do we have to watch a stream first? I haven't done it in ages.
This beast looks to snatch us from our homes.
All right. I think I was correct. Get down there quickly.
I need a better weapon for this.
It is back.
Stop it before it takes more!
Oi! I won't know for sure what it looks like until it dries, but it's supposed to be a kind of dark teal. Teal's a beautiful color. All right. Did they take the one with the meat hat? I assume they would. Ingun? Yes. Taken. Beorn has the bubble over his head. I assume that means we need to talk to him. I've tracked down a possible lair. The map has the location. Let's get going. Oh my goodness. Let's eat. Let's eat first. And let us put on our lighted armor so we can see what we're doing. Because the assumption is we're going somewhere dark and scary. I was not talking to you, Siri. I said the word scary. Choose expedition. Ooh, look at the face. Ooh, it's rich in mithril, which we need. We're going to find the beastly Durin. And we're going to find some deep tribe orcs. All right, am I ready? Weapon, stuff, wood, rope. I don't have any. Oh, crap. I don't have any
You'll not kill
arrows
this dwarf.
for my.
Good days have returned.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Coming from that way.
Perfect.
I shall not let you pass. What are you hitting there for? Ah. Well, at least it's not a huge siege with trolls. They do seem to like my skywalk, though. need to get a hammer on me so I can repair after they've broke something. Where are they? Oh, they're down there. Get him, Beorn. Doing a little boxing over here.
Destroy dwarf things.
He's walking backwards. It's a slick move. Well, at least it's not terrible. Look at these guys hiding up here in the trees. It's like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna hide up here in the tree. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny right there. Alright, let's dump the stuff because we might as well mine for some mithril while we're there. Let's fix our armor.
Sincere thanks.
All right, we're gonna try to go rescue him from the beast. Let's see how we do. Begin. Oh my gosh, we'll see. This guy's kind of tough. I mean, am I actually going to be able to kill him the first time?
Once I came through here. The riches inside will amaze you.
Oh, there's some mithril. Might as well get it since we're standing here. Oh, let's get this back. It is very easy to get what you need on these expeditions, as you can tell.
There's a tavern in the deep, they say, hum-da-dee-oh-day-oh, where the barkeep croons to a tune they play.
Another time.
Wow, look at that. I've got enough mithril already. Just from that first spot. What do we have up here to read about? Ores and gems. Volcanic glass. Sharp black stone formed in mountain fire. Imported by Red Mountain dwarves. So we definitely need to do more for the Red Mountain dwarf. We gotta kill the beef. And that is why you love fast stacks. Yes. But if a game is truly wonderful, why should you have to mod it? But I understand the reasoning. I'm taking advantage of a build bag. So, you know. Don't be a hypocrite, Grandma. Now right into the lair. Oh, we got some other orcs over there too. use them. They do have its purpose, right?
There it is.
Oh shit!
This creature's
I was going after those other yeah, the dorks. Oh my gosh, he's got like a life, oh, look at that, he flies. Oh! Where did he go?
Now that's a killing blow.
Can I rescue this guy? Oh, nope. Rescue. Run, run, run. Where'd it go? Roll, roll, roll. I don't know what his rhythm is, so I'm not going to know when to roll. Oh. You've never seen him kill orcs? I've only done this once, so you know damn well I don't remember. Oh. And I honestly don't remember all of it. But there is hope. Oh, man. And you can't repair, so if you don't take him out before he kills you, I guess you come back and do it again. He does a superhero landing. Wow. He's got a yell on him, don't he? He's pretty ugly, right? Oh, quit hitting me. Alright, I rolled that time. I didn't roll that time. Oh my goodness. I have no armor left. Use your power up, dumbass. Oh, he got me. Jeez, just his yell takes you out. Oh! I'm out of stamina. Eat, eat, eat. Oh, I got him. Nice. I was worried. My health was down to nil. What'd I get? What'd I get? What was that? Ithilden. Oh, I do remember this. Ithilden ingot. This metal, translated as star moon, was originally created by the elves. When worked into craft that glows in moon and starlight, alloyed from mithril and true quartz. And I thought this was something we were going to be making at some point, but I don't remember that ever being the case. Or he'll kill anything, especially with his AoEs. You know I don't know what that means, right? 20 fine leather, that's pretty cool. Mirrored silver and ingots. Area of effect. I guess that's meaning, you know, the screaming he was doing. The large area attacks. He could hit me even when I was rolling away. Might as well fill in the mithril while we're here. We'll take what we can, at least. Let's see. Yeah, they jump and sonic attacks hit large areas. So if orcs get in the way, they go splat. And they did. They did go splat. I mean, technically I don't need the wood. I'm going to keep the fine leather though, because that's hard to come by. You have to make it and all. And the white diamonds you can actually sell. We did pretty good, I think. leaving a black diamond behind. Okay, well I had pictured us having to come back again because my armor was completely gone. So that's cool. So I wonder if that would actually happen, you know, if you did die. I know the expedition finishes. You don't come back, so I'd have to come back and fight him again, I'm assuming. We did it! Yay! Do I have everything? Okay. All right. The dwarves are going to be happy, I assume. We've got to get some more volcanic glass so we can continue building that other monument. And then we will have to get a builder for the Lord's Manor because I want to build a monument over there. Okay. There we go. Auric. Brave work! With the beast dead, we return to building and trade. May nothing ever go wrong again. I appreciate the hopeful spirit. Goodness, that guy beat the crap out of me. Alright, what's this guy have to say? I heard you found a ring in the belly of the black dragon. Well, technically she was purple. Have you studied it? Could it really be one of the 7? Do you still have it? Dreaming again, my friend. Haha, I do. I fret about what could stop our continued success. These mountains will be Khazad-dûm again. I believe in you, but could a ring of power be catastrophic or a boon? That ring was merely an indigestible trinket. Huh. So he's asking about the ring that we found in the belly of the beast. I should have used my power box sooner. That was not wise of me. Alright. Let's go check on these guys. I'm going to have to make a decision.
Your humble servant.
You're not supposed to be over here. Go back to your own delving. I'm going to have to make a decision about beds since I don't want to use the ones upstairs. All right. Hi, Tweedborn. How you doing? Is it Tyborn or... I don't want to say it wrong. I apologize. T-Born, I've seen your name with... is it Blueberry? He swiped one too. Uh-huh. All right. Welcome here. Welcome, welcome. We can have 2 more. Twoborn. Okay, from Tuesday. All right, Twoborn. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we can have 5 more, so let's find some builders. We can't have 5 more. We can have 2 more. So we need a builder. We need volcanic glass. On watch. We did add a versatile over here, but they're the cook currently. And then I think Gunther is a metal worker, right? Metal worker. And then we have our cook. So we need builders. So let's go get some money and see if we can find some builders. So our second delving is sort of working. We've got to set up better bedding if I'm going to allow more dwarves over there, because our the beds I put upstairs aren't working. So I think what I'll do, oh, I got this to put away. I think what I'll do is take out the conference room area and put bunks in there. See if that works. Dora the Explorer, that's right, that's where that's from, the swiping. Put the mithril away. Mithril. Look at all the mithril we got just from like two things. That was pretty amazing. Then we got this new fancy ingot.
Fight is mine. Oh, well enough, eh? Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left.
No
Yes, I have.
arms left.
Look, just a flesh wound.
I often have a flesh wound in this game. Alright, we're going to put that away. Put that away. We'll get some wood in case we go back on another mission, expedition. And we're going to get some gold and see if we can find at least one builder. If you get two, it all works a little faster, of course. Are you cooking? My cooks just don't seem to be cooking. Alright, they're cooking. I have to go check on the other one. You love that bit? It is one of my favorites as well. The one about the evil bunnies, too. It's always cute. Alright, let's take some gold. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find another versatile if we don't find a builder. Back to the Dimroll Gate to do some recruiting. The Dimroll Dale, which is outside the Dimroll Gate, so I guess it's, you know, partially correct. All right. Be a builder. Make my life easier. Be a builder. Cooking and mining. Well, we have a versatile we could turn into a builder and use that guy for cooking. Cooking and mining. So that might be what we end up doing. Toss the hand grenade of Antioch towards thy foe. Snub it. All right, what do you do? Mining. All right. Sometimes there's more than 3. I don't see any more little indicators. So let's take this cook and then turn our versatile into a builder. Recruit. Manor delving. Might be worth investigating some of the building schematics you can buy also. Eventually, yes. I didn't do any of that in my other game because it just kept crashing on my PS, so I just gave up. We're going to get you, since we can have 5, and we'll make you a guard, just because. Or we can make 2 builders. There are other things. For the building plans? Alright, we need to go make a couple new beds. Love the sandstone. Yes, I did get... I did make an area with the coastal marble and the sandstone, and I'm just trying to figure out which world that was. Must be one of my PlayStation worlds? I don't even remember now. But I didn't like do building because I had already done builds in those worlds. So we need to make I'm going to convert the conference room for these dwarves. But for now, here you are. Is my cook cooking though?
It's been a while.
The merrymaking. No meals.
What news?
I don't know if the cook is cooking. Let me move this out of the way though. There's food in the pantry, but I haven't seen them cooking yet. They only merrymake after eating, so the assumption is they've eaten. All right, let's go see about some food. And for myself. No, I do think that is correct.
The mountain smiles on us today.
And we're gonna go sleep. They stand near the table and whine. That makes sense. Let's go to the Fell Beast Hunting Lodge. And I think for we'll go see if we have anything to get that enough things to get the volcanic glass. And if that's the case, then we can get them started on another monument or finish up that monument. And then I'll work a little bit on making a bedroom area for the dwarves. Let's see, we have, gosh, I only have what, maybe 20-30 minutes because I got to get ready for Red Dead Redemption, which starts in an hour and a half. I cram all my streams on the weekend, so we do have to take a break and eat in between, because I usually don't eat breakfast before I start. Speak to Arik. I gotta go speak to Arik. And he's at the community lodge. What say you, Arik? Strange tidings. Go to Narvi's Forge. See for yourself. Elves and dwarves mixing. Always strange, worth looking. Should I be concerned about what I find? Search Narvi's Forge. I do not like that light effect. Oh, with the sparkle on Arik. Ah, it must have been because of this behind him. We're going to save searching the Narvi Forge for next time. Right now, we're going to go see if we have the stuff we need to get that rest of that volcanic. We need 20 more. I don't remember what they needed. All right, Beorn, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. We have plenty of iron ingots we can share with the quartermaster. There we go. See, I need to keep this one full, or I'm searching all of them. All right, let's go see if we can get the rest of that volcanic glass. And then maybe next episode, we will work on building a bedroom for our dwarves over there. And we can work on our book nook. Does anybody remember who I was building that for? It was like a rhyme, so-and-so's book nook. Gosh, I hate it that I can't remember.
There is much we're looking to acquire.
All right, iron ingots. Once 150, and I have some. He also wants the mountain potatoes. Now, what can he sell me? Gundabad sea wax recipes, expeditioner's armor recipe, guard's helm recipe, blacksmith's call recipe. Wood scraps. So we need to get him busy making, we need to make some siege components for this guy. The Shire trader, let's see what they had asked for some of this.
I'm looking for fine dwarven craftsmanship.
They wanted the carpenter's kits. They will not buy any more, so I got to make sure to take away the products for those from the blacksmith, so they won't make any more.
Perhaps we can
Still don't have anything for that one.
Manzil Abgal Makrug?
Oh, the other guy bought the carpenter's kits too. He'll buy 3 more. We'll have to deal with the cell phone company. Oh my gosh, that sounds like not fun. Yes, good luck with that. What did I needed the volcanic glass from you, right? You're the one that had the volcanic glass?
What are you looking for, friend?
Obviously, it was this guy. Yes. And he needs what? Gold filigree, more carpenters. He can buy 3 more, and emeralds. Better late than never. Carpenter's kits. We need 3 more. And that requires what? The steel ingots? That requires steel ingots. The siege components require steel. We need iron and coal for the steel ingots. I'm gonna have to go hunting for some coal. There's plenty of iron in there. So I don't know who asked for the mithril stuff. Those are the only traders that have been there. And one of them asked for that mithril stuff. The mithril and the prestige armor. But none of them were buying them back. I'm so confused. Alright, let's go get these guys situated with builder mallets and a weapon. We're going to take the versatile we have up there and put the cook in place. And we're going to try to get them building a monument. Oh, let me make a builder mallet.
What news?
And what do I have you working on that you need? Silver and gold ingots. Or copper ingots. Pretty sure I got silver and gold. Try not to use my build bag for all this stuff. Nope, I got gold. But no silver. Jace is here. Hey Jace. How you doing? How's the Resident Evil Requiem going? I hope you're having a good day. Better than you had the other day. Alright, we got some ingots cooking. We'll take the gold up here. Get them started at least. They were looking for the barrel and emeralds, and I only have 11. Right when you hear the music, you know it's mine. I was going to tell you, I'm finally going to start a day stream. Yep, and then I have another one. I have Red Dead after this one. Maksumi has done a guide on the Discord for all the trade stuff. She has lists of what each trader buys and sells, and then lists of what is made by each NPC. Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. Guess what I'm going to be printing out? That is so cool that somebody's done that. Awesome. Alright, we're going to make some beds for the new guys over there. That way they're not sleeping on the floor. In the gameplay tip section, okay. Be on like forever today because the weekend. I think you'll be okay if you watch it tonight, right after. No, I don't want any nightmares. That's right. He wants me to watch him play Resident Evil Requiem. I recommend you guys go watch him if that's the kind of game you're into, but I'm not watching it at night. I'll watch one of the replays later. All right. Let's see if we can take out this conference area and put beds in it. Let's hope. At least get them settled. So we can put one bed there. And we can put a bed here. Let's see. Let's move this one. Put another bed here. Hopefully that's not blocked under there. And then we'll put one here. Hopefully this will work. I'm so creative. I try. Oh, these roasting pits were supposed to be on the floor and I didn't know that. So now he sits on an imaginary stool, I guess, because it's supposed to be sitting on the floor. Oh well. You saw my TikTok with your naughty talking about going all commando. Well, I've often talked about having to put my big girl panties on, so I was being teased about that. I'm glad you saw it. Lets me know that it is out there for the world to see. Yes, I can get a little raunchy with certain people. Tyler and Cal and Alaska. If you're shy, you don't want to watch when I'm playing with any of those guys. That shows you that you're becoming so comfortable with this. Doing awesome. Now you look so relaxed. Thank you, Chase. All of Gigi's short content is naughty. Jump scares are both. I did use a cuss word the other day. Oh, and I need to do a clip from today's cuss word, right? All right, we're going to. No, we're not gonna. No, I didn't want to sleep. Duh. So if I was sleeping there, that means somebody was blocked from a bed. I was going to assign it. Assign it to who's not sleeping. 1, 2, 3. I don't know who's not sleeping. It's okay, they probably slept in yours. They probably slept in mine. Maybe, yeah. All right, who's my versatile? We're changing you to a builder. And then the cook's gonna be, you do cooking. You're my cook. You're a cook. So who's my versatile? This is the versatile, right? Yes. You are now a builder. You are now a builder.
Got it.
And you are not a cook anymore. Bye, Chase. See you later. I did get a warning on YouTube about that blurb. Like, you can't monetize if you have that song in there. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I don't monetize anyway. But if you're going to be that way about it,
Cheers!
you're a cook, you get a skillet.
Aye.
You don't have to get up. It's the middle of the night. You're a builder. So we need to make a monument. We don't want it there because it'll be in front of my cozy cabin. Can I make a new one? Yes, I can. So, which one do I have them building over there? I don't know, but I suppose you can't build two of them, so. I wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, what I'll do is move my door. So I'll move my door. So we will put a door across here. Actually, let's use adamant just for the extra oomph. Get out of the way. You're in my way. Come on. That's up a little higher because the other one's down lower for the steps right there. Oh wow, that didn't snap in there at all, did it? Come on. We'll just sink you down in there. There we go. Be a little crowded, but that's all right. Let's get a door, walkway, block here. All right. Now we got him working on this monument. Nobody's building on it right now because they are sleeping. Now, did they all go to bed? Who's getting tired? Who's not in their bed? Blocked from bed. Now, how are you possibly blocked from this bed? Let's maybe move it over. I mean, is it because it's too crowded on both sides? We'll take this down because I never know what is the block and what's not. All right, it must have just not had enough room on either side. Yay, look, they're sleeping. We've got that solved. We're going to be working on a monument. We are going to make this work. Cool beans. So, I still would like to have a delving over at the clan lodge, but I don't think it's going to work because we have some buried hearths that are then connecting areas to other areas and confusing the dwarves. So that might not be an option. So, it'd be nice if I could make them like a guard post even, but I haven't got that figured out either. All right, first light. look at this guy sleeping sideways. Where are the rest of them? Because there should be... Why weren't you in bed? Where's everybody else? What, did they work all night long? Okay then. They're working. Cook is cooking. I'm assuming the other guys are guarding. We need more volcanic glass. Do we have any? We probably don't have. We need the carpenter. We got one. We got those. That's cool. Didn't I have a bunch of ingots? Oh, I already gave it to him. I already gave them to him. So I'll have to clean this one out. Empty. Empty, well, aside from the volcanic glass. I need to do some organizing and stuff before the next episode. Let's finish though by seeing if we have enough to get the volcanic glass, so we can have that working on it the next episode. It's the Red Mountain Trader that has the volcanic glass. So do we have what he is looking for? No. Yes, one. Is that going to get me 20 more volcanic glass? Got me 10 more. Oh well, a little bit at a time. Let's see, did you want the other, any of the other stuff? Isn't it weird? One of these three gave me these. Not those. I haven't made any of those. It must have been the Shire guy. Who made these? Who asked me to make these? The mithril one, the brass buttons, and the prestige weapons. Who asked me to make those? If it was none of these three guys, they're the only ones that have been here.
I'm looking for fine dwarven craftsmanship.
Brass button is Shire. Well, I'm at the Shire.
I'm looking for fine dwarven craftsmanship.
I've come back every time with my brass buttons and the prestige weapons, and nobody's buying them. It's a mystery. I will get Maksumi's list though. And he does want the trade siege components. We have 2 of those.
I have.
He
what
does
you're
not have
after.
the volcanic stuff. So just the Red Mountain dudes got those. Well, hopefully whoever wanted the mithril and the stuff will come back and want it at some point. Very strange, isn't it? But we got the second delving figured out, so that's awesome. We have saved the dwarves from the Durin, whatever the heck he was. He was awful. I'll take a clip of that one where he scared me again. A little bit of the battle. What else have we accomplished? We've been doing all sorts of trade stuff. We spent a lot of time trying to get that second delving set up. So I think next episode while we're doing, you know, building and stuff, we will also, I'd like to build that book nook. I would like to remember who I was building the book nook for. I gotta write these things down. All right, let's put this away. So we need 10 more volcanic glass. All right. We're going to call this an episode. Hey, there's 12 of you over on Twitch. Please let me raid somebody. Help me raid somebody. Let's share the love. Let's find someone who either we know or doesn't have a lot of viewers so we can share the love with them. There's a few of you over on YouTube. You're welcome to join us over on Twitch. But Grandma here's got to go eat and get ready for Red Dead Redemption in about an hour. But thank you for hanging in there with me today as we tried to figure out how to do a second delving here in the Elven Quarter. And we did. We got it figured out. Thank you for your help. Thank you, Tyler, for always being here, and Cal for being in there and helping me out. Beorn was here today. Chase popped in for a little while. And so the rest of you, please come with me. Let's go find somebody to raid. Listen to the music made special for the channel by Alistar over on the Discord. And I'll find somebody for us to raid. Quit adulting long enough to go play.
She's got her headset on and her keyboard split in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold. She's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard. She's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flair. Enemies beware. She's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed.